Howdy doody, everybody. Hopefully this is working. Cool. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream on Friday the 13th, no less. Spooktober is here. How all my spoopy folks doing? Say hi, chat. This is the Chablet. The Chablet is you. You are within the Chablet, and the Chablet is within you. So say hi, chat. How we all doing? Happy Friday the 13th. Happy Spooktober. Happy Friday in general. And yeah, streaming time. I put out a video recently. Was that this week or last week? I don't know. Anyways, I put out a video, and I'm going to be really busy for like the rest of October, so I figured I would do a stream because next week I leave for Paris for a while for some stuff, which will be announced shortly after this stream, actually. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to post something else in the meantime because I probably won't have another video out until like November. So I'm going to be in Paris, and I'm also going to be really busy. So I figured we would do another stream. I figured we would do another game scoring, reimagining, rescoring stream thing, because these have been a lot of fun to do lately. And, you know, it's like a good excuse to make music, which I haven't had a ton of time to do lately outside of composing the music for Ground Branch. And one other project that I'm working on that'll be announced, I don't know when, at some point in the coming months, I think. And, yeah, so I figured this would be a fun way to write some music. And it's October, so it's spoopy season. And it's Friday the 13th, so I figured we would score a horror game. So recently it's been Next Fest on Steam, which is when like upcoming games get shown or like demos come out. So I've been playing a ton of demos of upcoming games, which has been great. And I put it to a vote in my Discord. And tonight everyone voted for a game called Beneath. So that's what we're going to be working on. I guess we'll just kind of show that really quick. Why not? Let me get the Steam page up here. This is Beneath. It's an upcoming action horror adventure that takes place in the mysterious depths of the ocean. You play as veteran deep-sea diver Noah Quinn, who must escape a treacherous underwater world filled with terrors beyond imagining. Armed with weapons and wits, Noah Quinn knows he will have to face the horror if he has any chance of escape, and some nightmares are beyond bullets. That's such a fucking badass line. Quinn's mental state is on the brink of collapse, and he must avoid succumbing to madness if he ever hopes to reach the surface again. It seems like resource management, sanity meter. That reminds me of, not Amnesia, what was that game on PlayStation 2? You're like a guy in a prison and you like go insane and there's like monsters in the prison. That was a really fun game. I don't remember the name of it though. Tactical combat. There's a story, Uncover the Secrets of the Depths. Unspeakable creatures. So there's lots of like monsters, and I don't think they're like zombies. I think they're kind of like maybe like Dead Space. It kind of gives me those vibes. A dynamic combat system. And a deep sea diving suit. So, I mean, that checks all the fucking boxes for me, I think. This game is on Steam to wishlist right now, but it is not available to demo or play. But I got in touch with the developer, Camel 101. So Bruno from the Camel 101 team was actually nice enough to hook me up with some footage for tonight's stream to work a score again. So I have like some pre-alpha footage of the game to use for the stream. So thank you, Bruno, for that. So that's basically what we're going to do. And we're going to write a song or like some dark ambient or something. I don't really know what we're going to do yet. I'm thinking maybe we could write like a dark thing. I don't know, like a dark ambience, and kind of show how to make like dark ambient background stuff. And maybe write like a theme song. That might be kind of fun, you know, write spooky Spooktober theme music. I guess that's what we'll do. So that's Beneath. It's on Steam to wishlist right now from Camel 101. And yeah, I guess we'll... No, it was not Condemned. It was a different game. It was released around the time Manhunt was released. PS2 game, Prisoner, Sanity. It was The Suffering. That was it. And then it had a sequel, I think. That sounds like that's my neighbor's dogs out howling. My camera's like really not focusing today. The Suffering from Midway. If anybody else remembers this game was fucking awesome and had some like super, super scary creature design. So it kind of reminds me of that. And then I've heard, in looking for this game on like, okay, I'm just going to move to the center so my camera can focus. On like Steam and Reddit and stuff, a lot of people have compared it to Fear. If anyone remembers those games, Fear 1, Fear 2, and Fear 3, or Fear, however Fear 3 was spelled back when putting numbers instead of letters was cool. And those were great games too. Fear 1 and 2 were good. Fear 3 kind of sucked, but you know, we can't all be pretty. How does one write an ambient piece? I mean, I think we're going to do some dark ambient tonight, so we can get into that. Ambient is pretty straightforward. If you want to learn more about like traditional ambient, if you want to call it that, Chris, my friend Chris, Signs of Life, S1GNS of L1F, or L1FE, Signs of Life. If you look up Signs of Life Ambient on YouTube, he has a ton of great tutorials. And Martin Sturzer, also on the label Sinfera, has channels showing ambient production stuff. State Azure has some streams as well, not like tutorials, but you can watch State Azure's streams and they're great too. So yeah, we're going to be doing spooky stuff and, news. I forgot. Speaking of spooky, scary stuff, Lunacy Audio, there's the fall sale, 40% off site-wide, including canopies from my boy Ben Jordan for $19, and Dust by yaboi, Venus Theory, is back on sale again. So canopies and Dust, 2 expansions for Cube, available for $19. And there's going to be, they told me, I don't know if they've announced it yet, but they told me I could say it. There's going to be a new Halloween pack for Cube for free for all the Cube Pro owners. And if you, I don't think the Cube Mini offer is here anymore. It doesn't look like it. But yeah, Lunacy Fall Sale, so my pack and Ben Jordan's pack are both on sale for $19. And I just downloaded Canopies this morning, actually, played with it. And this is Ben's new pack, and it's really cool. So that's Ben's new pack. It's pretty neat. It's a bunch of like South American folk instruments, I think is the whole vibe of it. And he's made a whole bunch of stuff, and the Lunacy Audio team did some additional sound design, I think. So I thought we might try and use this, and then my pack, Dust. Lots of cool cinematic Venus Theory cinematic shit. Ben's is all like really pretty acoustic stuff, and some of it's more like sound design-esque, turning those things into like cool pads and stuff. So those are out, and yeah, figured we might try and goof with that. And then I did just get a new contact library from Fracture Sounds called Tom Factory, and I thought we might give this a spin tonight, because I haven't used it in anything yet. I literally like just downloaded it yesterday, and it sounds really good. Normally I use the Orchestral Tools Junkie XL Toms, or Junkie XL Percussion. I can't remember what they call that library, but Orchestral Tools has one that's this big like toms and kicks and huge like taiko drums and stuff, and I really, really, really like that one. But this is Fracture sounds Tom Factory, and it sounds really, like, it just has that thing to it. And it has this looseness thing, so you can make these huge... And it's got the double keyed, so you can... Where's the range at? There it is, yeah. So I figured we might try and use this tonight too, because I haven't done anything with it yet. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be doing Beneath. And let's see what footage the developer sent me, because I actually have not even looked at it yet. Oh, Cube is doing rent to own now. Are they really? On Plugin Boutique. Cube. By Lunacy Audio. Rent to own, $8.25 for 12 months. Cool. So there you go. If you, I would imagine, I'm not totally sure, but if you rent to own this now, if you rent to own that, I bet you get the Halloween pack for free too, because that's Cube Pro. So that's kind of cool. I didn't know that. And yeah, does that mean my expansion pack is on here? Yep. Hey, there you go. $19 on Plugin Boutique. So at that rate, you might as well just buy it direct from Lunacy, but sure. And people reviewed it. Wow. 5 stars for me. Way to be, Cameron. You did it. So yeah, that's cool. Dust is incredible. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with that pack. I've used it on a lot of things. Okay, so yeah, let's do this. So the following footage is a work in progress. It does not reflect the final quality of the game. Okay, so yeah, like I said, this is like pre-alpha at this point. Like, it's not even available to like demo. So I know the developer said there is music in this. So we're just going to have to like use our imagination. So they sent me like 8 minutes of footage. Okay. So we're in like an underground thing, or underwater thing. Double barrel shotgun, fuck yeah.
You have entered a biological hazard area. Please be aware of the potential risks and take necessary precautions to protect yourself.
Lots of fog. Very, oh, gross, cool. Is that, oh. Yeah, there's like bits of goop. That's gnarly. So very Dead Space. Get fucked. Okay, that shotgun though, like a double barrel 12 gauge shotgun in an interior room like this, that would like blow your eardrums out. That would be so ungodly loud. So, but I assume they're working on the sound design for this still. Like, there's no way you could shoot that gun in that room and not blow your eardrums apart. The gore effects are cool. Oh yeah, sorry, I probably should have mentioned, this is like a horror game, so there's going to be like blood and guns and stuff. Probably a little late. So if you find that upsetting, too late, sorry. I should have mentioned that, my bad. Okay, so like we're going around. Do we get to see some of the creatures? Yeah, what's creatures? Gross. I like how when you swap the gun, it just disappears. Boop. Probably still working on animation. some real juicy sound design. So yeah, very like atmospheric. Okay, so this is set in like the future. More goopy things. Oh, zombie comes up. Or not zombie, whatever they are comes up. Ba-boom! What are you waiting for? Christmas? What a mess. I'm here to rip off your head and shit down your throat. Or what is... I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Cool. So creepy. Oh, there's like enemies with guns. Okay.
Look out! Someone close that door! Close that door! Motherfucker!
You can't say that on YouTube. This is a Christian Minecraft server, sir. So, a lot of combat. So what is like the combat music?
Look out! Someone close that door! Close that door! Closing the door.
Very minimal. It's kind of hard to hear. It kind of sounds like it's the same... It sounds like it's the same sound bed, but there's kind of like some drums. And like a synth line, like a bum bum, bum bum, like a kick, and then just like a synth drone. There, okay, there we can hear it. I like them, like, what is that? Major 7 chord or 9 chord there on the door open. It's like a house stab. Is that 12/8? I don't know. Okay, yeah, so very minimal. The main sound bed. Super ambient, dark ambient. So yeah, I guess maybe let's... I don't know. Let's come up with like a theme song for the game, I guess. First. Why not? So it's a horror game. It's combat. Maybe we'll do combat or dark ambient. Maybe we'll do dark ambient. We did combat music in the last stream. Or maybe we'll try all three. We could just make like a combat loop and a dark ambient loop. Alright, so a theme song. Okay, so we're veteran deep sea diver, first person action horror, adventure. So action horror plus adventure, that's kind of our keywords here. So it needs to be a horror score, but it can't be like pure horror. And it can't be too mystery oriented. I mean, we have mystery elements, it sounds like. Uncover the secrets by gathering information. Your sanity is a factor. So I think we definitely need to stray thematic for sure. Because like thematic, mood, atmosphere, tension. And it's very like visceral. You know, a lot of the sounds... gory, goopy, detailed. Lots of organic to like even the concrete textures and the floor textures. They're like wet. They're very lived in and dirty. So I think we need to probably go for more of like a hybrid thing. Obviously, the game developer wanted wherever that was. Yeah. Which that to me, I don't know, like, I don't know that I want to do just pure synth, though. Like, that's too Mick Gordon for this. And this, I don't know, this isn't Doom. So I don't want to do that. So I know I gave myself some stuff here just to, like, play with. So let's start coming up with an idea. What's the... Yeah, like a good pad. And then I think I gave myself my horror box. Yeah. Or we could just get the horror box. I could hook that up and we could just start goofing with that. Because I picked out just some sounds like last night. Double bass textures, obviously. Also from Emergence Audio. Double bass textures is so good for this kind of stuff. So, organic stuff, synthetic stuff. What was I... Bass winds? What was I thinking there? I don't know. And I gave myself... No, Contact. Why you do this to me? God damn you, Contact. It obviously has a library loaded. Just the UI is gone. Okay. How about I will reload my Reaper session really quick. That's weird. How about now? Nope. It's just broken. Okay. Well... Sure. Okay, so it's Spooptober. It's a spooky game. We want like a hybrid. Game is called Beneath. We're in the ocean. So let's just give it the full beans here. Yeah. Something about there could be kind of cool. Like a big... kind of a hybrid sound bed like that, and then we need a melody. Because it's a... This whole game sounds like it follows one character. Obviously, there's going to be a story, so... We need something that, like, identifies this character. What was his name again? Noah Quinn. Veteran. Noah Quinn is a veteran, and he's a deep-sea diver. So he's a badass. Presumably. Well, but he has to fight to survive or something. So maybe he's not, like, super badass. Like, yeah, we're not doing Doom. Where we're just like... You know. How about my... Do we go like The Last of Us? Is that cheating? Is that cheesy? Huh? We could record in like a theme. So if this is... What is this tune to? That's way out of tune. Okay, so give me just the... Is this double bass? Okay, so give me double bass. What the hell is this library, and why is Contact broken? God damn it, Contact. Why do you betray me like this? I don't know. Let's just open a fresh instance of Contact on that one, and we'll pick a library later. Okay, so this is tuned in fifths. So yeah. We could do something kind of like that, just have like a motion. Just like an ascending thing. Because I think, you know, underwater we go Jaws. You know, horror. Or do we do the saddest key of all? Do we go D minor? Just because it's a horror game? That could be kind of cool. Yeah, I like that low. It's got some stank. Okay, D minor it is. What do I have that's in D? I could tune my cello. Actually, I know what I have that's in D. My new favorite guitar that I got for like 80 bucks, 90 bucks, something like that. Yeah, this is always in D because it just sounds really good tuned to D. Okay, so we have a low D. That's cool. And we could do like the waterfall thing. So what's an extension of that theme? And we move up to so, all right, give me that drone. But then we're doing the same thing, so D. Do we, so we're in the saddest key of all, D minor. What can we do in D minor? That would be interesting. Maybe we just don't go D minor. Maybe we do like harmonic minor. Can I just... Actually, how about get rid of this? Can I just have like a piano? really quick. Actually, let's do augmented piano. Augmented piano is fucking amazing for scoring. So, harmonic minor. What chords have we got there? D minor major 7. Spooky. We could do an E augmented 7. We'd have an F. F something major 7. G minor 7. And we got like the classic horror stuff. We could do D minor and then go up to like an F sharp minor. That's very like Silent Hill. Or D minor. Up to like E major. Also very Silent Hill. Could work though. So if we're doing harmonic minor, that would be D, E, F, G, A, B flat, D flat. Ooh, that, yeah. Okay, so big spooky drones, and I like the guitar. I think the guitar's a neat touch. That's neat. Stank. I like that. We could work with that. Sure. Phrygian. What if we combined... that might be really hard to do, but we could combine... melodic... Yeah, what if we did... And then you could go up to... That's Phrygian dominant though, right? That could be kind of spicy. I like the idea. Okay, let's lay that down, I guess. And we could do like some big like clusters, because if we're doing... So that'd be... Get rid of that. With the piano. We'd have some cool stings that we could do. Yeah, lots of spooky tonal clusters we could work in. Okay. Let's throw down just a drone for a second. So how's this going to go? We're going to start off...
The following footage is a work in progress. It does not reflect the final quality of the game.
And then we start off... Okay. Let's just like throw out a drone. I don't really know that we want a tempo for this either. I think it's kind of all going to be feel. Little Middle Eastern, but like spoopy. Sure. Okay, let's just throw down a drone and we'll get the guitar going. Because I know some of these sounds aren't sustained. So I think we're just going to drone this for a sec, and we'll throw the guitar on and then start like orchestrating the whole thing. Okay, whatever. That should be enough for now. So all this stuff, let's just name these really quick. This is pad. Come on. And now we're just going to like crank this out as fast as we can now that we have an idea. This is double bass texture. And what are you? Your woodwinds. Augmented grand. This is horror box. Cool. All right. Give me a new track. Record a quick guitar. Okay. Where are my open back headphones? I don't really care. Whatever. Damn it, Callie. I blame you, dog. I don't know, something like that could kind of work. Mexican shoe. Yeah, that's the thing, is I think the nylon guitar is cool, but it's maybe not the right instrument. I like the melody, though. actually, instead of that, give me Bruce free. Just denoise that. Fucking dog collar in the background. Kind of cool. Or do we just have piano? I kind of like that. And then we could work into something. So maybe no guitar, but we'll use that idea. Okay, so let's bring it in. Go tempo later. I think we're kind of committed to no tempo now. Otherwise, we'd have to plan to go into a tempo. What did I do? I started on like a... Whatever the default preset was better. Augmented piano. Maybe we could get like augmented voices or something going too. Like that. All right, so let's just fucking do it. Okay. Cool. So we're going to start around... We're going to have to kind of like feel this out. Let's just get it so it starts pretty much like on 3. Just so I can kind of like... We're not really going to use the tempo, but just so I have like a rough approximation of where things are happening. All right, let's get rid of these and let's do double bass first. Or maybe the woodwinds. Get like a call and response. What? Why are you not working? MIDI channel, all MIDI inputs, yes. Okay, whatever. So piano comes in and bass woodwinds. That could kind of work. What if it's is there like a tremolo articulation? Or not tremolo, what do you call that on? No, not really. Okay. What if we just soften this up, add some motion, and just get like high woodwinds? No. That's too Tim Burton for me. That could work. Play that like lower. That way we get the brass or bass woodwinds vibe. I like that. Some shimmer like ripples in the water. What if we added a... We did this, but we have a tremolo. And then put like a tape delay on that. That way we'd have like the water idea. That's a good idea. Come on. Damn you, computer. Yeah, and we have kind of a call and response thing with these. Yeah, I like it better without that. Cool. Let's do some double bass. Maybe there's a different patch that's not so pad-like. Double bass textures. That could work. Okay, that's cool. Oh, we're not doing combat music here. I'm just writing like a theme song. Do some dark ambient in a sec. What is going on that's so... Yeah, let's... There we go. Just to chill out that reverb a little bit. So I think we'll have kind of those bow drags coming in here. Regular delay and a tape delay. Regular delay is like digital delay. Tape delay is modeled after analog tape delay. Just has more vibe to it. Cool. That's like the start of a theme. Don't know that we'll spend much more time on this. But what if we added some strings? And then probably the horror box. Yeah, I think just a big string section would work. And maybe some brass. Someone mentioned brass earlier. Probably augmented brass, because it's good for scoring stuff. Or we just have brass and strings at the same time and do this. So intro. And the piano is going to need more reverb for sure. It just needs to be big. Yeah, you know, that would be probably where I would transition. Okay, let's do just a quick like string section. So probably no brass at first. Getting somewhere. I like that. And let's add some creepy atmospheric bullshit. Yeah, something like that. Not too terrible. I feel like that would be... if that's our title screen. Let's see, does that fit? I feel like it, yeah. French horn's a good idea. Maybe just like, yeah. Do I have like a solo... maybe there's something here. This always says cool. I do really like that. Maybe that and a horn. Okay, give me another contact with... do I have horns? I'm sure I do. Don't have solo horns installed. Brass ensemble... horns expression. Ooh, horns effects. What's in there? That might be something neat. So this is horns, and this is other thing texture. Okay, and then is that responding? Ooh. That could be kind of cool. Okay, how about just some legato? So I don't have solo, but... little epic. Yeah, I think it's just because it's an ensemble, it's too epic. A solo horn would be cool, though. So what about this thing? That's cool. All right, throw that in, and then we just need like a sub bass, I think. Maybe the guitar could be fun. Sure, and then give me... How about I just get my Poly Brute? And I'm sure I've got like a good cinematic bass. Something like that. Just to get that like hybrid feel. A heartbeat sort of sub. Maybe we could do this bass and then like put some noise against an LFO on the Poly Brute and have like, you know, like a cycling noise thing. Okay, let's try this. And then let's do some dark ambient and some combat. And then, yeah, I would need to establish a B section there, but we're not going to do that. So that's Poly sub. And then, yeah, could we make like a quick little... You having a good time there, Callie? Let's see. Modify the filter cutoff with LFO1. And can we modify the rate with LFO3? So maybe we modify the rate with LFO2, like just extremely, extremely subtly. And that way it's not just a constant. Something, maybe. Okay, so maybe instead of the LFO, why don't we just do it manually? Yeah, that would work. Could do some percussion. Could that work? Yeah, we'll just do a heartbeat. Oh, Sister Venus is here. Howdy doody, Sister Venus. Boo, be better. Damn you. Okay, so is that our title theme music? How about a little bit of a... Can we just get a little bit of glue on things here? Let's just throw some quick... We're not going to mix, but, you know, we'll throw some quick, like, makeup on the pig here. And see how it sounds. Probably about like that. Something, something, something. And then a little bit of... a little bit of stereo enhancement. And probably a pinch of, like, just some top end. Probably get rid of some mud about here. Okay, so the game Beneath with a really low res shot here, but let's see, does that sound like title music? I think that works. Sure. Let's do some quick dark ambient. Beneath stream, dark ambient. Okay, so to make dark ambient stuff, what would I use? I would probably get... I mean, obviously we'll just use the horror box again. Okay, so now we need to actually work against the gameplay. So we need to make this. Spooky stuff that goes in the background. Easy. So why don't we grab... We'll use my horror box, but we'll turn it down like an octave. Easy. Let's grab another one of those. We'll just go to a different preset. Same thing, just tune it down, get a contact. How about Ashlight? No. Thrill? Perfect. And then, like, one more layer. Usually when I'm doing this type of stuff, especially if it's for scoring, I really try and only do, like, maybe a max of 6 tracks. Like, I really like to try and keep it super simple, because otherwise you're just going to overwhelm all the, like, dialogue and that kind of stuff. Or just, like, you know, the player is probably trying to listen to, like, footsteps and... Perfect. Yeah, like the player is probably trying to listen to footsteps and like where's the bad guy, and if it's an online game, you know, the player might be talking to their friends and there's like UI stuff. So I really try to go like as ridiculous as I can in terms of minimal doing nothing. Horror Box V2, I have 3 of them down in my garage right now. Stay tuned. Cool. Oh, we probably don't need the Golfoss on right now. Okay, so player is playing. So just a sound bed. Get rid of the attack. Long release. How much do you think, or focus on making things loopable? Everything has to be loopable. So if I was like actually doing this, I would... It's kind of complicated to explain because it depends on how it's implemented in the game engine, but yeah, I mean, I would keep in mind that like it has to be loopable. So for this, we'd probably need like just 2 minutes of drone. So let's do that. And why I like using stuff like this, like the horror box thing I made, is when you pitch it down, all those notes, they take forever to finish because you pitch it down so far. So you can just hold down like 2 notes and make little like clusters. And it'll take, you know, fucking 45 seconds for it to cycle through the whole sample. I like the creakiness because it kind of feels like a boat. And I'm really playing with velocity here. So even though I'm hitting like a lot of the same samples, by playing them really soft and then really loud, we get a lot more variation out of just, you know, like 5 samples. Or 20, however many is in Horror Box for every preset. Okay, so that's probably enough. Cool, and now we layer that. Let's do another pass with a different version.
Spooky. What's down the hallway? It's a bunch of alien goo. My computer really lagged out there for a second.
I like how if you have, you know, if you just make like one of those horror boxes and sample it, just doing this kind of stuff is so simple. It would need a lot of EQ work though. There's a lot of mud. Spooky. I don't like that wah, wah, wah thing. That was kind of accidental. So I'd probably remove that, but this is a stream. Okay, so what is this again? Okay, so this... I would probably add an auto pan. and just have that like really, really slowly move around. So I could just kind of play this. Every so often. Maybe we could add like a disperser to that. Just to get some like, whoops, not cardinal. Disperser. That's kind of unnecessary. Okay, so I would just like throw it in. Cool. So in this case, I would probably just do something like this and just kind of throw it in sort of randomly. And maybe we could have a like a snap heap with a frequency shifter tied to an LFO so that it's never quite the same. So that way, like when it occurs the first time and then the second time, or maybe we'd have it go down. Or maybe we just shift it down to begin with. And could we go in and like... maybe add just another tremolo to it that's slower and wider. And then probably just like a pinch of reverb to kind of smooth that out. Yeah. This has a ton of mud. Where's it at? And then, like, for the LFE preservation on the mix here, I would probably slap all of this through a bus. And then just, like, kill off everything below, like, 50 hertz or something, depending on what the LFE is. You know, something like that, just for safety. And what was this layer? Okay. There we go. So then we would just go through with this one more time. Forgot to adjust the release. That's okay. We're just gonna like kind of randomly move this around, I guess. Squelchy. We could do, I think I have some vegetable samples. Those would be nice and gross. So I kind of want this to swell just because we're like in the ocean. I want this to kind of feel like waves. Okay, sure. And then just a really long release on all of this. That way it smooths out. Cool. Squelchy. Okay, I know I have some gore samples somewhere, but I know I have pro. Yeah. Gross. Yucky. Nice. Yeah, that one would be cool. Blech. Sure. Yeah, so if you ever want to make like really gross sounds, just record vegetables, and it's ridiculous what you can do with them. And we'll just like time stretch all these out quite a bit, and we will not preserve their pitch. And then what we could do is just bust these together. So we'll call this guts and stuff. So if we start goofing with this, yeah, get some real goopy grody going on. And we'll just kind of like stagger these, and we could probably just kind of like layer them, whoops, sort of sporadically. And then the real trick becomes taking those and just kind of panning them out sort of randomly, just to get this like really ridiculously wide stereo image. And now we'll put all of this through the, so this is the bus. So this is the guts and stuff. And what else needs done here? Probably just some EQ to clean things up. And then a frequency shifters also make things just super fucking gnarly. What am I looking for? We could probably try throwing it through. Yeah, like a weird convolution thing, and then another frequency shifter. And then just compress it. That's the fun of sound design, right? Okay, that's good. And then probably just one more EQ to clean that up a little bit. And there's like a lot of honk at like 1K, I think. 700. There we go. Okay, so now put it all together. So not, obviously not during combat, but like during this sort of section. Whoops. What? What do you mean? Fuck you. Okay, fine. How about that? So during like this sort of section of gameplay, it's definitely a little bit busy, but, you know, I would probably arrange this out to be like twice as long and have it a little more sparse. But this would work. And then, yeah, obviously, like, we would need to mix this and do some stuff, and then... Assuming... You know, assuming all other things being standard, we'd probably have to do this in, like, 5.1. But we're not going to do that because this is a live stream. Okay, cool. Good enough for me. And let's do one more. File, save project as, and this is beneath stream combat... Alright, now we get to do some fun stuff. Let's do it. Okay, so what is the combat in this game like? Where was the... It was in the earlier... Thank you, Callie. That's a good snore. Jesus. Okay. So for that, I definitely want to try out that Tom Factory thing. So we had kind of like that spooky... Oh, fuck yeah. Spooky thing going on, so I think we'll get... Maybe we'll bring the character theme back. You know what I mean? Because, like, this is the character's story. This is the character's fight. So maybe we work in Nico. What was his name? Not Nico. Cousin Nico. It's Roman. Let's go bowling. Noah Quinn. Nico. Fucking idiot. Yeah, something like that, because that's fucking great. And let's just make that really big. Probably a cold fire and then like a disperser just to make those drums like really hybrid sounding. Good morning, Calliope. Did you take a nap? Yeah. That's a little much. Maybe less room. Yeah, okay. So big drums. And what was our character theme? It was in D harmonic minor. And yeah, they had in their score, it was like a hybrid synth pulse, some kind of ambient texture, and then the general ambience. So Tom's ambient, and then we need the character theme back. Ashlight, maybe? Come on. Not what I wanted. Contact. That's pretty fucking cool. That fucks. That's really, really cool. So is this tempo synced? Sounds like it is. Okay, and then how about a augmented let's try augmented brass because I want to bring that back in the theme. Maybe? Sure, we'll leave that for now and maybe get the augmented strings too, just to layer with the brass. And probably just leave the standard strings. So you have like... something like that, just a very hybrid sort of deal. Okay, so combat music. Nice friendly tempo. So they had the ambient theme. Something like that. Sure, so we'll just do that quick combat section. So all we really need is like, yeah, 16 bars. Sure. So let me just put some markers. Okay, so toms. I think I want 2 tom sections actually. So we'll have the first one that's got like the big strikes. And then the second one. So this is deep drums aggressive. Could we have a tom ensemble? Yeah. So we'll have like the big, super aggressive, really punchy ones. And we'll layer those against. So this is hard tom. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I think this has like a sequence engine in it. It does. And just give me like an odd. Eh. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. Has like a watery feeling to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, ready, go. That's pretty neat. Okay, so then we need the hard toms to come in. So that'll come in like halfway through. I want those to be like even bigger. Fuck it. Yeah. 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah. Okay, and then what is this? Distorted synth thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, ready to go. So this is in, and this is the. Something like that. Whoops. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah, they're way too pronounced for sure, but, you know, we're not mixing quite right this second. It's a really crazy rhythm. I like it. 1, 2, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So what's the theme here? It's a little much, but that would work. Something in that neighborhood. I think the hard toms are a little bit much. Let's try that section again. Dun, 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 dun. Something more simple. Okay, and then we just need like some transitions, and we could just kind of like chop this together to make a combat loop. Whoops. Dink, dink, dink. Whoops. Damn it. Dink, dink, dink. Cut. So I'd probably duplicate this a couple times just to make some variations. this, and then full beans. Yeah, so this would probably be my combat loop. And for the sake of time, let's see, damage, kits, no, not the kits, the percussion, oil drums, sure. Can we just make some transitions really quick? Oh, damage. It's not pretty, but sure. Yeah, so I would just do this. Get rid of that one. Chop. Doink, doink, doink. And I don't like how distorted they are. So what I would do is then just bounce these out really quick. Which is going to take just a second. Cool. Okay, so then we could just grab these. We could like time stretch them out a bit just to make them a little cooler. Great. And we could just add some transitions. They're not going to be great right now because I would probably do some more like sound designer-y things to make them a bit more interesting, but that's okay. It's a live stream. And then we need one more transition point like here. Right there. Something, something, something. That should sound okay. Oh, because I'm starting it in the middle of the loop, that's why. Okay, how do these transitions sound? Actually, can we just group these and add a reverb to them? That'll smooth it out. Come on, transition, solo, transition, and add a, probably just an ultraverb because ultraverb just sounds really good. But get rid of the high end and add a sure, like a ring modulator, just something to make it a little more interesting. And maybe add the sure. Okay, so how does our combat loop sound? So the player, let's just add it for the sake of cinematic. Doink, and then the combat begins like right here. No, I mean we started it pretty much when the combat begins. Okay, so in this case we'd have 3, I would probably ideally want to make 4, just different energy levels. So like if the player stays in combat, we can start adding intensity, or have like dynamic events where if the player is losing health, then we could tell, you know, Wise or Fmod or something like, hey, then bring in the horns or something like that. So for the sake of imagination, let's just pretend this is what we got. Sounds like the sequencer is broken on one of these for some reason. It's the Tom factory with the sequence. Why is it breaking there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe the MIDI was overlapping. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. Okay, round 2. That is gonna drive me fucking crazy. Okay, how about this? I'll have to message them about that. That's weird. It seems like it has a syncing error when it transitions into another loop. Okay, so now it's muted. Now it'll be fine. Okay, so continuing on from that point. Not too terrible. Needs work. The something with like the Tom thing is not syncing up right. I don't know what the problem is with that, but not the end of the world. That's pretty cool though. I think I would definitely want to get like damage or something in there just to make some let's see, like the Armageddon ensemble or something. Yeah. Or maybe just like the metals, even. Because I bet that with like a pitch monster and a reverb, just to add some like rusty, clanky. Something like that, just to add that metallicness, or even like doing the pitch monster in parallel. Could be kind of fun. Toss a Kramit on there, maybe a Cold Fire. Yeah, just get that really like epic subby sort of thing going on, especially in the, like, the main. Something like that, you know, just to add a little bit more. But regardless, cool. I think that's it. That's about 2 hours, I think, on the clock. So for 2 hours of work, not bad. That combat thing needs work, but I think that Tom factory, for some reason, doesn't like syncing against something. I don't know what was going on there. Cool, thanks. Yeah, you think you can hear those beats in your truck, man? Sick. Anyways, I think that was it. Spooky ooky. Very spooky ooky. Any questions, I guess? While we wait, let's have some spooky... spooky ambience while we wait for questions. How about we open the dark ambient background? Thanks for the stream. Enjoy your trip. Yeah, should be a good time. I'm excited. And I got exciting stuff coming. So stay tuned. And now I will loop the dark ambient theme we made to sit in the background while we wait for any questions. I forgot we did vegetable sounds. Creepy. What are you going to do about bed bugs? Try to not get them. That's pretty much my plan. Dev Potato. Put stuff together. Very informative and general fun. Well, hey, thanks. Glad it was fun. Let's see if I missed any questions. Hello, Callie. It's probably about time to go eat, isn't it? Don't think I missed any major questions. Did you beat either of the Suffering games? Yeah, I beat them both. I don't really remember the second one all that well, though. What are the headphones? These are Austrian Audio HI X65s. It's their mastering headphones. Which I really, really like these. These are great for, especially stuff like this where you need like really super wide stereo image and things like that. Great headphones. Kind of pricey, but worth it, I think. I want my own soundtrack when I walk around. Yeah, me too. Doesn't everybody? What are the plans for Paris? I didn't catch that. I can't say quite yet. I am going to Paris, and you will find out why on Thursday. Next Thursday. And that's all I can really say for right now. But it'll be... I don't know, maybe it'll be alluded to after the stream. I still need to check what I'm supposed to post. But you'll find out next Thursday. Do you monitor with a sub in the room? Yeah, I have Atom Audio S2Vs and then the Atom Audio Sub 10 Mark II, I think is what it's called. Pretty sure. Let me double check that. Yeah, Sub 10 Mark II. Thanks for letting us in on your process. Try to be less suggestive next time. Fun to be on the process. Yeah, no, good times. And, you know, this is just for fun anyway, so, like, doesn't matter. Don't have to take it as seriously, right? Archeria is from France. Archeria is from France. My soundtrack would be the tube of it. UVI is in Paris. UVI is in Paris. Make sure to rest properly. Yeah, no, that's going to be the thing, is like I land and then the next day I'm doing a live stream from Paris. So it's going to be like 7-hour time difference, so that's going to suck, but... Bye, Cameron. Have fun. More spooky. Bye, Sister Venus. Alright, any other questions? The Archeria site. Yeah, the augmented series is really, really cool. I like the augmented brass and piano and strings and stuff. They're all pretty fun. And I like just how weird they are. Is that why you're using a lot of Archeria stuff? Maybe. Maybe not. We'll find out next Thursday. But it's a company from France. Only one, though. There can be only one Highlander. I think that's it. All right, well, with that, it's been about 2 hours on the clock. I am hungry for dinner. And I think that does it for the Friday the 13th Spooktober Spectacular. So again, if interested in the footage you saw, because we didn't get to like play the game or anything, if you're interested in the game, that was Beneath. It's on Steam from Camel 101. You can add it to your Steam wish list, and it comes out to be announced. And if you want another game, Ready or Not is fun. I like that one, and it's similar. And if you like Ready or Not, you should check out Ground Branch, because I'm actually doing the score for this one. So if you want to hear my score for Ground Branch, buy the game, and it'll be coming soon. But yeah, tonight's game, Beneath, action horror, something about being in the ocean, and it looks fun. It looks interesting. I mean, it's really, really early in development, so I don't know what it's going to end up like, but it seems fun, you know. Killing stuff and blowing up zombies and monsters is always cool. So yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great Friday the 13th, and I will see you next week for something. Bye.